Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Greg. I'm going to go over the cryptocurrency market and the little recent pump that went on with Ethereum and Bitcoin. So let's go over this. And what I'll do is go over the deals here. So you have MicroStrategy, a proxy of Bitcoin. All right. And it's opening. It's got pre-market open 280, and it did a pretty good reaction, and it's still going up. 12-hour stochastics is down there on the oversold, could be continuing to go up. So here's the deal with this asset, guys. It very well could have came back around there, reset that cycle, and finished off that correction in that area, guys. So if MicroStrategy completed a correction there and it's going again, more than likely Bitcoin could be doing the same thing. Just don't know yet. So like I said, guys, I would not get overly bearish on the markets. I would be very, very, very careful right now. I think there could be some surprises going on here, guys. So Coinbase opening at 60, closed at 59. It's opening, its pre-market is $60. Coinbase could have done the same. So here's the thing with these assets, guys, MicroStrategy and Coinbase, is that they didn't come that deep. Okay. If they did finish that correction there, MicroStrategy and Coinbase, and they're going again into another wave sequence, they're very bullish. Okay. So like I said, don't be overly bearish. These are the assets you want to look at. So you had like CleanSpark, the miners. Okay. Now, did CleanSpark go up into a wave sequence here? Correct this, or is it going up to a fifth? Not really too sure yet. There's no divergence, but there's divergence on the stochastic. Okay, so here's the deal. If it corrected its wave sequence down there, okay, and it's going into another one, it's very bullish. Okay, it could be. Or it might be just extending into another fifth. Not really too sure on that. So Riot, what was the other one? Riot blockchain is in the similar scenario, up into a wave, fifth. Maybe it could have finished its correction. It's in a previous fourth wave area, so it could have been finished, guys. What's the other one? Mara is another one. Gives you some clues. So here you go. Wave sequence, divergence, three-wave swing, and it could be done, guys. It could be done. So you see this on the 4-hour chart. If these assets are done, guys, you know, those assets are done. Bitcoin could be finished too, guys. So I would be very careful being overly bearish in the market right now. Okay. Not to say that it can't swing down. Here's GBTC. And I was looking at it. I had it on a Fibonacci levels for the wave sequence that it did. And it's definitely within range. It's within range right there, guys. Let me remove that. Okay. It's within range 2.0 to 2.618. And if it's done, the stochastics, look at that 4-hour RSI, guys. It went up into a wave sequence. The 4-hour came around, took everything out. The stochastics is all the way down there. It could have reset that cycle. It's opening at 1109. Well, pre-markets is 1109. If it continues, if it's going into another wave sequence, guys, this is basically your cheat sheet for Bitcoin. Sometimes it runs at the same time with Bitcoin, and sometimes it'll be first. So if you see this doing a moonshot and Bitcoin hasn't yet, more than likely you can go over Bitcoin and get, you know, you're like, okay, Bitcoin's probably going to do it here in the next day or so. But that could have finished this wave sequence down below previous fourth wave area. Okay. So like I said, guys, I'd be careful right now in these markets. But, you know, with Bitcoin, guys, just going to have to wait and see if it started to run. You know, a lot of people, it could be making another wave sequence down here for Bitcoin. So there's some definitely, you check out on the 4-hour RSI, it's got some hidden bearish divergence now too, guys. So, you know, in this stochastics too, guys. So let's see. Yeah, stochastics has it too. So yeah, I would be willing to bet that Bitcoin's going to make another swing down, guys. And it could be some type of a diagonal type move. Or I hope it's not going to be a complex correction, because if this is ABC, you could have ABC and then another ABC back over here. That very well could happen like this, guys. ABC, ABC, then ABC. That's an option back down that way. You have this option, possibly 1, 2, 3, 4 came up top, bottom, wave 2, come back down into a 5 with that asset. Ethereum is the same thing. I was in a trade on this one. Okay. I just obviously exited too early, but I exited at 1560. So I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it, as long as you get the main meat of the wave. So, but the thing is it's going to continue to run. That's going to be a difficult one right there. I mean, you do have some hidden bearish divergence right there, guys. So, Ethereum could be coming up and swing back down too. Let's see, you get mixed messages because over there we got to see what's MicroStrategy, what's Coinbase going to do, what are the miners going to do? Are they starting a new wave run, or are they finished with their correction? In the undercurrents of the market, in the cryptocurrency market, are telling me they're not quite ready yet. I was thinking maybe another week or two, or about a week to 10 days, I guess you could say. They just don't seem like they're ready yet, okay? I was going to go over another coin, let you guys know that I'm bullish on. All right, this humans. Okay, all right, I'll show you guys something right here, guys. Humans AI very well could have finished it right there at 0.0. What is that? 2 cents. 2 cents, guys. Okay, this could have been the whole wave sequence, or it's going into a 5th wave. And it could be an extended 5th wave. You check the daily, you see the daily RSI, it's all the way back down here, guys. So up into the wave sequence, and then back down here. And the stochastics is in oversold territory. So it might have a little bit more to go. But Humans AI is a pretty good coin. I'm bullish on it. So here's the deal with it. Do your research. But if you're bullish on NFTs, then go check this coin out, okay? If you go check out their AI NFTs, it can be really cool. So like people or singers or whoever, Trump or Biden or whoever, they have like this NFT and give you like a speech in their NFT. So it's pretty cool, guys. I'm pretty bullish on Hearts or Humans AI, okay? And that was probably pretty much about it, guys. I wanted to go over, Chili's. I'll let you guys know about Chili's here. Chili's could have finished that correction right there, guys, at that 12 cents. Okay. It hasn't completed to me. So it's going to matter what it's going to do over here. If it's going to go into a complex correction, it could come over here and then swing back down. But like right here in this area, to me, wave sequence up to here, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, all the way up and then swinging back down. It could have another one around, but very well could have finished over there, guys. So got to remember with Chili's, people get impatient in the cryptocurrency market. Look, guys, over here. Okay, you see? This is how it's going to work. Here's June 22. Chili's goes up 28th, 1 week later, and it comes back down. Here's the 1st of July. It goes up. Here's the 10th of July. It goes down. Now you're at the 13th of July. It goes up again, barely breaking that high. And now it's the 19th of July. So you're right over here. So now it's at the 18th of June. And now you're over here a month and a half later. A month and a half later with Chili's. And then what? Boom, 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 boom. Okay? So don't get impatient with Chili's. Now, same thing over here could happen, guys. So no, it's got a wave pattern right here, up there, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, up into a B, came back down. Is it going to come back around and maybe do some more? It could, or it could be in this area, just same spot, up, back down, and then boom, boom, boom with Chili's. Okay? So that's how I'm looking at with Chili's to see if it's going to be done over there, guys. So it's just waiting for the crypto market to get ready to roll, guys. That's what it's doing. Some other coins I wanted to go over. KDA. Looking at KDA, you start getting bearish on this one too. This is the most sought after coin, one of the most sought after coins. I'm just waiting to see what kind of wave pattern KDA is going to do over here, guys. Trying to put something together to see what possibly it could be done. This could be bullish or bearish. So you really want to see KDA to make a move over here. It could be doing a 1-2 up something like this, back down, and then come back over here. And then with KDA, the rebuy would be in that area if it happens to do something like that, guys. I did say there's a good shot that 78 cents was the bottom for KDA. And the cryptocurrency market goes bullish, KDA will probably make a rip to $10. So that's what I think about KDA, guys. So yeah, KDA, Mask, Matic. Check out Matic, guys, on the daily. Daily stochastics are back in oversold territory, trying to make a run up. Check it out on Matic, guys. Let's see what Matic could have reset that cycle, guys. Matic could have reset that cycle up there. It's getting a little oversold on the 8. It's oversold right now. So yeah, Matic might have one more swing around, guys, in the short term, but it might not break that low right there. It's going to be a hard decision on Matic, guys. But Matic, in my opinion, if this isn't the start of the FOMO, Matic's going to come around, correct $6. Depending on how bearish everything's getting, it might be down here. This will be the FOMO way for Matic, guys. And then next thing you know, Matic will be done. Matic will be from here, probably up in this region up here. And most people are going to miss this move right here with Matic, guys. No matter where it comes, most people are going to miss that move right there with Matic. Okay? Okay? Because you could take Matic like this. Look at this, guys, right here. You got a head or a left shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder. And you can have a lot of shorts over here like that, which, very well could do that. But I don't think so, guys. I don't think so. You got to look at the overall picture on Matic, right? Look at the overall picture and zoom out on the weekly and think, okay, the wave sequence on the higher time frames has precedence over the short term. And if this is your 3 and this is your 1-2, that's your 3-4, okay? This 5 has more strength based on the previous wave sequences all back through here to complete that, then have this broken, and this is just going to drop like a rock, guys. Okay? That's how you have to look at that. It gets support from all of this in the back. It's not like it corrected and then Matic is just on its own right here. All of this back here is supporting Matic to complete that. So it's just going to take Matic. How long did it take it? It ripped off of wave 1 real quick, wave 2. Look how long that wave 2 took, guys, compared to that wave 1. You got a second wave that took 287 days. The third wave take that time. So probably, you're going to have a fifth wave on Matic that's going to take, 350 days. It could be May or June. Some time frame in that area, guys, where Matic is finally done in that area. So that's how I'm looking at Matic. XRP, I told you guys, XRP, in my opinion, wouldn't be a good use of your capital, in my opinion. So I know the XRP maxis are going to get upset at me for saying that, but I just don't think XRP is ready to go anytime soon, guys. So I'd be careful putting excessive capital in that coin right now. I'm not saying don't go into it. Just allocate your capital in better wave sequences. Quant, looking at Quant here, guys. Made previous videos that I was like, yeah, you see, okay, what is Quant going to do? Is it going to be swinging back down in an ABC? Is that a bounce? The Quant could have came down, corrected that one, would have come down to 125, back up. So looking at Metis too, did Metis come there, complete that sequence, or is it coming back around, swing back around this way? It's going to be oversold on daily Stokes down there, guys. So yeah, Metis is looking pretty good too, guys. Just in a wave sequence, in a pattern. So this correction as usual. The corrections are going to bore people out of the market. I mean, I can actually see it. I can see this all in my YouTube, guys. Like I could invest in cryptocurrencies based on my YouTube, because when people don't show up, like they should be showing up now. Like when Bitcoin's going down, they should be looking at the coins now, looking to allocate their capital now. Just like I said back in when Menace was down here and Menace was over here, went up, it's over here, and it's went up, then that's when nobody will watch my videos, guys. Like nobody cares about my videos when it's here and when it's here. Okay. And then when it's doing this, everybody's, oh yeah, let's go watch the videos now. And it's the same thing again, guys. Nobody's watching the videos, or there's no new subscriber, nobody new. And they don't, they only want to see the green candles, guys. And then they're going to be green candles again, and they're going to come back. I'm going to say the same thing again. Well, you should be buying the stuff over here, or down here, and over here. And when nobody wants to watch it, you got to get control of those emotions, guys. And just like, not those that already know, but the new ones that are coming in, you got to get control of those emotions. You got to buy it when nobody wants to buy it, instead of when it gets green and stuff. You start seeing it on the bigger YouTube channels, like probably, who knows, the Cryptos RS guy or Coin Bureau, or, whatever big YouTube channel starts talking about it after it's already pumped, like just like they did with Quant. Quant was all in, started going there. Oh, Quant. And then, now it's in a correction. You don't see it much. And then it's going to finish this correction. It's going to blast back up. And then people are going to be talking about Quant again. And you literally can buy your coins I can buy my coins based on what the YouTube channel, right? Okay. Nobody's around. Oh, no subscribe. Okay. Time to go buy some coins. And then it's pumping. Oh, new subscribers come up. Oh, yeah, time to sell the coins. Just like that. I could do it literally just like that, guys. So, all right, guys, I'm just going through the list. Here's Optimism. $2.09. Yeah, I was thinking maybe you could get it down there for $2. Optimism could be done, guys, at that 209 possibly right there. If it swings back around, if it goes up and swings back around to like less than $2, I would consider that a gift for Optimism. Optimism has too much going behind it, guys. Look at Optimism, guys. Look, what does that look like? It's going this way. Optimism is going this way, guys. Okay, just like this. It just keeps going like that. So it's pretty obvious what's going on right there, guys. People like the market has spoken ever since June of 22 about Optimism. The market has spoken. It came down here, and the market is telling you we like this coin up and to the right. So more so, they like this coin more than they like probably so far. Well, I don't want to say Solana, guys. Solana's just off to a start. It could have reset that cycle there. Could it swing back around? It very well could. It's doing a pretty decent job of resetting that cycle. Let's check it on a 12-hour chart. Yeah, it's coming up and oversold stochastics. It could swing back around. I would wait for Solana to see if it's going to make a double bottom in that area, guys. That's what I would check with Solana right here. And then if it swings back around, see if it makes a double bottom in this area, kind of like it already did a little bit right in this area. So those are pretty strong waves compared to the rest of the waves over here. So that's what I would do with Solana, guys, personally. Market's putting off mixed signals right now. Let's see. Check this out. What, 15? So you got to check the undercurrents of the market too, guys, not just Bitcoin. So I went over BNB. I said, guys, pay attention to this coin. It could have bottomed right there, $282, and it could be done. Does it have one more swing around? This is looking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it could be done. It came previous fourth wave, in my opinion. That's how I got that. Go over the wave count with you again. Here's your 1, 2, and it probably did 1, 2s, 3, 4, 5 for your. Let me pull up in this RSI. Highest peak right there for your third wave. That area. Nice fourth wave, 3-wave swing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up for 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. for an ABC swing right there. And then it could be off. It could be done, guys, for BNB. And then a minimum target for BNB right now could be, depending on what the markets are going to be doing. Oh, excuse me. Minimum target on BNB, if that is the wave sequence, you'd be looking at 416. You could be easily getting 416 and higher, up to well over $400, guys, on BNB. So if it's going to be going up there, it's going to matter what Bitcoin is going to do. This one right here, is this a counter trend, or is that the start of it? That's the whole thing, guys. Is it a counter trend, or is that the start of it? If this wave over here, if it's going to do a wave over here, it's probably going to be similar in size and nature of this wave. Not saying it's going to be a diagonal, but it could be something similar of that size. And you just take a look at these waves over here. The only issue that I have with it on the 12-hour is how high that's already ripped, and then how high it is in the stochastics, giving some bearish signals for another swing back around, in my opinion. So don't think Gala is done. But I've been slowly picking up some Gala, guys. 0.041. Okay. So you have to have a strategy when you do this too. So I have a target of 0.035, right, on Gala. And then I wick down to 0.03, even maybe a little bit farther. But, if you're waiting for that bottom target, you don't have a strategy, entering in on the way down, and you're waiting for this ultimate target. Oh, I want the ultimate cheapest price. Remember, you can be greedy on the way down, just like people are greedy on the way up. And then Gala just comes to right here, 0.039, and then it gets out of there, guys, and leaves you behind. So that's what a lot of people in the crypto, like the 10K Bitcoiners, the 10K Bitcoiners are just as greedy as the people that want it to go up. The bears are just as greedy. They want the cheap Bitcoin. And you can be greedy on the way down, and the market will just come like, here you come. They go 10K Bitcoin, and there's Bitcoin 15K, and then boom, it goes up the other way. So in my opinion, like I was talking about about Bitcoin, guys, I was like, if you are into Bitcoin, right, and you want to go into the next wave sequence, or looking for the next third wave, which Bitcoin is not entering into a third wave. Bitcoin is either entering in potentially into a first wave or some sort of wave sequence, and then correct back down, and then be going into a third wave, which everybody call the bull run. And then Bitcoin could be entering into a fifth wave. We just don't know yet. We don't know yet. And we don't know 100% what this move was, the odds favor that this is going to be a impulsive move, and Bitcoin's going to continue to go up when it finishes this correction area over here. But all along my times, like Bitcoin here, and Bitcoin here, and probably Bitcoin some here. And if you bought Bitcoin here, and here, you're good. You're good. To sit here and just go with this 10K, here's even 12K into this area, that's greediness. Just like a moon boy wanting Bitcoin to be at 100K, right? So you can go both ways. So, that's how I see it, guys. You have to have a plan and a strategy in case the market does what you don't expect it to do. And normally the market will do what you don't expect it to do. Like I didn't expect Ethereum to keep going up to 15. What it hit 1592? I didn't expect Ethereum to go up that high. So, sometimes it just does what it's going to do. I entered in here at 1500 and exited out at 1560 on a 4% trade on Ethereum, but I was at 13x on Ethereum. So what's 13 times 4? About over 50%. Boom, right? And then I get up this morning. That's a topping tail it has on there in the 12-hour chart. So it could be completing something up there. Okay. You can't rule out a flat. That's an awfully big flat, but these assets can make flats like that. So let's see. It can go all the way up to 2.618, guys. 1608. 1608 is not out of line for a massive flat up there, guys. And that's the top. That's the bottom of that two up there. And then you get 1, 2, 3, 4, and then back down for a 5 or an ABC or some sort of complex correction. So it can go higher than that too. It can go 3.618 with a cryptocurrency. Everything looks pretty good. I wouldn't panic. I know the bears are everything. Basically the deal is this DXY. Now it's working on rolling out, and the DXY, man, is like, even on the daily stochastics, is really oversold. Just have to see how this thing's going to play out. It's definitely questionable, guys. Worst case scenario, it's ABC. It's going up to 105, 106. Okay. VIX. This is where you're getting mixed messages right here. The VIX looks like it's trending down. DXY is going up. That was the whole bear thing. The bears saying the crash was going to come because this is breaking out. DXY is going up, and here comes the crash. And so far, they've been wrong. Looking at the S&P 500, guys, S&P 500 over here, and the daily stochastics is reset. And if you look at the overall picture on the S&P 500, one of the things the bears are missing, I think, is that ever since May of 22, this has been in a sideways consolidation range, guys. So personally, I would not be surprised for the S&P 500 to do this. Okay, so you got some sort of bearish wave pattern over here that doesn't look complete to me. And then you got this over here, and it's going to do this for the rest of the year. Not saying it's going to go break all-time highs, and then finally over here, it's going to do the rest of the crash. You have a good shot that was going to happen, guys. I've been saying that for a while, back in early 22 with like the NASDAQ guys. I was like, don't be surprised if something like this happens, okay? So you got like a wave pattern here, and then it goes into this, and then it just goes into like some sort of corrective wave, and then it does the rest of the crash over here, okay? So you cannot eliminate things like that. That's what some people's like, how can this stuff go up when interest rates are going up? And now in the media, they're talking about, they're going to go 50% basis points. And the people that are emotional traders or emotional, and all they hear is interest rates are going up, there's no way the market could go up, they're going to stay out of the market. And then in this wave that it does over here, and it continues to go up, they'll FOMO in that wave and maybe even drive it up even a little bit higher. Just like this scenario over here, came down into a wave. This is a corrective wave pattern, guys. And it went up and to the right from 02 all the way to 07 for 5 years. And, on an Elliott wave trader, you got your ABC, your move right here on the NASDAQ, and they're going to say it's going to go up and do another one over here, but it never did for 5 years. And it finally completed its 5-wave move over here, guys. So, something like that, down and then up, and then finally does a crash over here, guys, so got to be aware, keep that stuff in the back of your mind. So, there's a good shot that could be happening, guys. That's how I'm looking at that. And I had said that previously, haven't been saying it recently. But, take that in consideration, watch the markets, see what's going on. And if, you think about that, if this is going to go up and to the right for a little while, of course, there'll be corrections, and the NASDAQ's going up and to the right, even up to, say, 15,000. What's its peak? 16,000 up to 15,000. What do you think will be going on with Bitcoin over here, guys? Bitcoin can make a move here on the weekly chart. Here's a weekly chart on Bitcoin, is that it can make a move all the way up to, 47 or 50K. or something like that, guys. It really could. The NASDAQ does that. So, and if Bitcoin's going to do that move, I mean, imagine what some of these coins. So I'm looking at the coins, right? And then you have Chili's here. So Chili's here wants to make a fifth wave move. So fifth wave move, right? B&B, B&B, the overall picture with it. Just looking at it, guys, right now, a five-wave move up there. What's another coin? Ethereum. Ethereum is still open for debate of what this did. Is the fifth end of there, or is this third wave extension? It's going to come up and make a five-wave move up there to complete the fifth. It very well could, guys. You can't rule that out, and that would definitely be a shocker to everybody. A lot of people will miss that, guys. A lot of people. This will make so many people angry in the market that if that happens. So it goes up here, back down, and then it happens over here. Okay. A lot of people be very, very angry, okay, because they miss it. They miss it, and they'll FOMO at the last second. Create possibly a FOMO fifth wave, guys. That's how I'm looking at the market right now. It's set up to do that. It's set up to do that. So, Matic is same thing. It wants to go up, complete a fifth wave. Metis is one that's going into a very strong wave. 1, 2, it's telling me it wants to go into a strong wave, probably telling me that, the market is going to be doing that too. What's another, Quant is another one. Let's see. What's another coin? UFO Games one, I'm telling you guys that this coin right here is going into a strong wave. You really think, Bitcoin's going to be going down 10,000 with the wave sequence potentially like that? Could I be wrong? I very well could be wrong, guys. But the probabilities right now are in my favor, guys. The probabilities right now, based off the wave sequence, everything is going on. It's got to do a correction back down wave 2, and it could be going into a very, very strong wave over there, guys. That's how I'm looking at that. Looking at GBTC, going over that again. GBTC is in your favor to do a pretty strong wave over here too, just for the fact that ever since February 21, it's been in a series correction, drop it back down, and then it's going to be going into one over here, guys. So same thing with MicroStrategy, same thing with Coinbase, same thing with some of these other stocks that are over here, guys. It's giving you signals under the hood. Mara, MicroStrategy, Riot, Tesla keeps going up. They keep short. Tesla, look, guys, Tesla they keep going into short. It keeps getting a short squeeze. So it's probably going to come back around. Keep going up, guys. Target Box. I made some videos about that. I said, look, if you want to buy a college fund for your kids, you can, and it'll probably be a good shot to do it with Tesla. Put $1,000 in there and let it run for the next 10 years. You got to realize Tesla's more than just a car company. They got a lot more going on. Tesla is a tech company, guys. High-end tech company, okay? So, more than that. So, personally, I think that it did an A, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. C, that's a move right there, guys. That's a move Tesla did, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, boom, 5. ABC, a massive ABC swing right here. ABC swing. So let's see. Google is another one, guys. I was looking at Google again, guys. Let's go over Google, tech stocks, how the tech stocks doing. So let's check out the tech stocks. I'm just kind of rambling on right now, guys. Okay. I'm just rambling on. Let's see. Google. All right, here we go. Google. Let's see. With Google, here's the deal with it, guys. You want to pay attention to this one, okay? Once Google's done with its correction, okay? I saw some guys going with 1, 2, 1, 2. It very well could be doing that. That's hyper bullish, but I still think, low 80s, man. Low 80s. Told you that because there's another guy. He follows my channel. And I said, look, Facebook's a good deal. It's a good deal, guys. Get it. And the guy did. He's from Australia. He's like down there. He's like, hey, thanks, Greg. I was like, look, guys, you just go like this. Go out to a monthly chart on Facebook. And I was like, you see that? Look, it's a wave 2 crash. And monthly's all the way down there, guys, on Facebook. And you see that monthly RSI down there at 25? Look at this monthly stochastics. It came all the way down here too. I was like, everybody's like, Facebook is no good. Mark Zuckerberg, he's lost his mind. He doesn't know what he's doing anymore. Yeah, okay. And what is this right here? 1, 2. And it's going into what? A strong 3-wave, guys. A strong 3-wave or 3rd wave. It's going into the smoke show. It's going into the smoke show, and it already started its smoke show. Okay. Is it almost done and do a correction? Yeah, probably will be doing a correction. But it's up and to the right for Meta or Facebook, guys. So that's how I look at that. I thought it was pretty obvious. I thought it was obvious. That's all that I did. I hear people talking about Facebook. They're like, oh my gosh, Facebook. It was hair on fire all over the internet on Facebook. It was the same thing with Netflix. The same thing with Netflix during that time, guys. So I'll show you something. Netflix. And I come over here, Netflix. And I was looking at this one too on the monthly chart. And it was all hair on fire with Netflix. They're losing subscribers. They're no good, man. They got no good movies anymore. And I came over here in the monthly chart, and I was like, oh, here we go. Uh-huh. Yeah, it's no good. Well, your risk to reward here is pretty darn good with it way down there. It just did it earlier. And boom, they had it, man. They had it right there. That was the place to get it. And let's see, the market's open yet? Let's see, the market's open, guys. I think so. Yeah, 931. What do we got going on down here? Let's see what they're going to do. See what they're going to do today. Dow Jones 30. Dow Jones is having a hard time getting through that triangle, guys. I got a triangle up there. Let's go to a daily chart on Dow Jones. If it breaks out of that triangle on the Dow Jones, guys, and it very well could, it's springing up for something, either a move up or a move down in that pattern, guys. In that pattern, the more times it goes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, it's like 8, it just went above it, and then it breaks out of there, guys. Dow Jones is probably off to the working on the all-time highs. So it's dumping today. It looks like it's dumping today, and get the bears excited. More than likely because of this up here, guys. The DXY is on the run again. It's on the run again. So let's see. Is Bitcoin going to be dumping? Going to turn back around? Good shot you have of that. Good shot you have of that. What's Ethereum doing? There's 1579 still hanging on strong. So yeah, you see, you got a lot of mixed signals in there. ISP, this is one Interlink. People are like, Greg, I don't know about that, man. Look how high it's gone up. Man, this thing can keep on running, guys. This one right here, it came down on the daily and reset everything. And from that point, it can keep going and going and going. And you see on this daily right here, this can keep going like that. And this smaller coin right here, guys, and go up to like what is that, 0.001, and then go up to 0.002. Just from that area, 0.00, it can keep doing that, guys. It really can. 1, 2, 3. You can't count that as a 3. Here's the 3, 4, 5. So you got 1, 2, 3. Here's the deal with IpsoLink, guys. At a minimum, more than likely, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'll go up for a 5. Okay. And then back here, you got another one, and that's the ones I can just see. So you got a 3, 4, and then a 5. Okay. And then if you see this down here in the daily RSI, this will be, if it breaks that, it happens to break that, well, then that whole thing's the 3. Okay. It keeps extending, basically, is what I'm saying. It's going to keep extending and keep going up. So, okay. So that's the deal with that right there. And it looks really good, guys. It's very bullish. It's very bullish. Price targets on that, it's going to be very difficult to do. It's probably gone well past fib targets, guys, just even on this first wave. There's your potential at third. It's up here, 4.618 off that first wave. You have to go in there and look at it in more detail to get what's going on. But this right here just told me it went up, back down, and then that right there, reset, took that out, almost came down to those areas, reset on the stochastic RSI on the daily, that it's got probably a long, more of a stretch. It's in a third wave. I think it's either in the third of the third or the fifth of the third. It's probably in the fifth of the third to be on the safe side, still come down, correct, and go up into another fifth wave. And it could be It could be a FOMO fifth wave, guys. Okay. So I'm going to go over Barn Bridge and also Caspa coin with you guys. I think that Caspa and both Barn Bridge, I like Caspa better. But with Barn Bridge, you have a really good shot that that coin could make a 10x, guys. You really do with the pattern I see in coming together with Barn Bridge. And then Caspa coin, you have a good shot in its next wave whenever Caspa completes its correction, which I do think it's in a correction. Okay. It's in a correction potentially. Okay. Back down to these areas. I'm still waiting to see what it's going to do because there's a lot of questions in this thing. I'm waiting for it to see if it's going to play out. But if it comes back down here, it's going to be the ultimate buy for a 300, 400% move, probably beyond all-time highs. And that's going to be going into even to a stronger wave. And that's going to be it's going to take it some time, but that's going to be like a 10x plus, maybe even 20x plus move for a Caspa, guys. So I'm going to go in more detail of that with you. And same thing with Barn Bridge, guys. Like Barn Bridge is really setting itself up. It's really setting itself up to make a move, guys. Particularly if this is a wave 1 over here and this is a wave 2. It's in the process of building into a wave 3. Okay, this is not the whole chart. This coin has already been at $180 and going to 30, just going beyond 22, and that's a wave. This in the other chart, you take it off the candles, it already gone up to $32, okay, on this asset. So it's in the process of just slowly building itself up to go probably something like this, guys. Here, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, back down, and then 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's going to do something like that, guys, more than likely. And I have got into this thing at $3.15. Okay, I was good with that. That looks bullish to me. 315. I'm just letting it gonna run. I'm not going in and out of it. You could trade that coin, but remember, I trade coins too, and sometimes I hold them, just kind of balance out my portfolio a little bit. Like some of them I'm gonna hold, like this one. Some of them I don't. I sell out and then try to trade it. But the issue with trading some of these coins is that you could exit. And then you think, oh, it's going to come down. I'm waiting for my target. It doesn't hit it. And then you get left behind, guys. That's what somebody was asking me about UFO gaming. I was like, dude, don't trade that coin, man. That coin can easily rip. UFO gaming can easily, this could easily just rip from here and leave you behind. So let's say you exited out right here, right? At 0.002, the whatever that number is, right? So that number, and then you come back down and you're waiting for it to come back down here, but it just goes like that. So this is a coin that I would not exit out of everything, guys. I just wouldn't do it. I think it would be a foolish move to do that. If you went from here to here, you have gains of 100%, which is really, really good right now. There's no doubt about that, right? But let's say you exited there and then you're waiting for this, and UFO gaming does this move as an example. So another 300%. Think about that. What happens, So I get just as nervous exiting positions as I do entering into positions, especially on cryptocurrencies, because if I'm in a coin and I exit, I'm waiting for the target, but I'm also nervous because is it going to leave me behind? Okay. Is he going to leave me behind? Caspa is another one, like Caspa. I exited some positions on Caspa. Okay. On Caspa up here, I exited some positions on Caspa because I entered in this area in the box. And that's a pretty decent run of about 60, 70%, right? On Caspa. And see, I'm looking at it as A and then one, B. Okay. Or it might not be done and it's going to come back down for C. Just not sure yet. However, what if it's somehow this becomes a 3-way move and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then maybe it comes back around and it just rips out of there. You see? So it becomes just nervous. Entering and exiting positions and leaving money on the table and stuff like that can be just as frustrating as just trying to get in there and buy the coin, guys. So I'm rambling on and on and on and on, but I want to put this stuff together for you. Okay. See what's going on Bitcoin. Yeah, so you see on this 4-hour chart, you see all this hidden bullish divergence. This 4-hour chart just erased all that divergence, guys. Okay. And then you're looking at a lot of hidden bearish divergence this way. So this 4-hour came up and erased that divergence. Okay. So Bitcoin right now, in my opinion, you have a lot of signals for more downside potentially, guys, in my opinion, right up there. And Bitcoin could come back down into that box. Okay. Which could be a decent signal on Bitcoin if it gets up there. And then maybe if it swings back down, you could get some bullish divergence in that area just like so, okay? It depends on how it's going to come down, and that would be the long play right over here, guys. Okay? So, if you made it all the way to the end, do me a huge favor, drop a like, hit the subscribe button. Peace.